94.3.
Hello and welcome to 94.3 Local Radio, beaming out local radio sounds to you wherever you are. Up today we have Peter Stevenson with his World Series duck racing, Arthur Nedry with the correct way to set fire to a badger, and local drugs baron and cartel lord Jose Mancini here with us to clear the air by giving us his side of the story after having been recently convicted of that string of horrific murders. But first, the sound of a mongoose in a hurricane. Now time for a commercial break.
You know, as I get older, I find it harder and harder. 94.3.
Hello and welcome back to the show. For our first guest tonight, we have decided to summon up the demon Washala.
Kill them!
Oh dear.
Kill them!
This may have been a bad idea, actually, listeners.
Kill them!
Okay, over to line 2 and Michael Rigsby's amazing talking cat. Hello, Michael.
Hello there.
Hello. I hear you got quite a special cat. A cat that can talk, no less.
Yes, that's right.
Can we hear a few words?
Yes, you certainly can. Here you go, Tiddles, speaking to the phone.
Kill them!
Oh dear. Does anyone know an exorcist?
Kill them!
Kill who exactly?
A pigeon?
Well, rather appropriately, 94.3 Local Radio turns over to our jazz section in the witching hour.
Hello and welcome to the Witching Hour with me, Steve Mardell. This week we'll be chilling out to the smooth sounds of Rocky Boxer Face and getting into the groove with Lowdown Dog, as well as speaking to extreme hate preacher Abdul Mastiff, leader of the Flaming Sword. But first... That was Neil Simon with Still Learning. Now, we were going to bring you an insightful chat with extreme hate preacher Abdul Mastiff, but during that last brief bit of smooth jazz, he seems to have chilled right out. Yes, I am much calmer now. I don't know what all the fuss was about. Well, thank you, Abdul. It was my pleasure. 94.3.
An unusually extended version of Steve Mardell's The Witching Hour, and he'll be back if and when he's brought to justice and served his time. Coming up, we have the news, modern Huntsman, and one of our presenters is going to try a silly stunt. But first, this short program about holidays in Britain.
94.3.
Oh, darling, it's so wonderful being here with you.
Yes, my darling, and I with you.
And this place is so beautiful.
It is indeed.
The way the moonlight bounces off the lake.
Enchanting.
Sparkling so. Its tiny shards like the stars above.
A mirror for the heavens.
And the glow of the fireflies down in the forest.
I think that's a car crash, isn't it?
The way they dance and flicker around.
No, that's a car crash. Those are flames.
Oh, who's to say who's right and who's wrong?
I think someone's on fire.
All I know is I'm glad to be here with you.
And I with you, my dear, but I think maybe we should call an ambulance.
Oh, kiss me, Howard, kiss me.
Yes, I really do think we should do something about...
And then feel my breasts.
Yes, okay, I'll do that.
And then take me roughly from behind.
They've probably got mobile phones or something.
Do you use condoms, Howard? I hate condoms, Howard.
I'm so glad to be here with you, my darling. You're such a special person.
And I'm so happy to be here with you. The lake, the moonlight, the cocaine, it's all so amazing, but there's something I should tell you. I take all my advice from a dead pet hamster I keep in a box in my drawer.
94.3.
And now we go over to David Attenbone, deep in the rainforest in a program looking at the preservation of the macaque monkeys.
Here we are in the rainforests of subtropical India, watching the macaque monkeys. One of the most skilled climbers and jumpers in the entire jungle. Of course, even the most skilled of climbers can sometimes make a misjudgment, like that one over there. And that one. And that one. And that right one.
David, you catching these? They sound like they're hitting the floor.
No, I'm catching them. Keep throwing them down.
And welcome back to 94.3. And now over to Martin Hendelbrook, who's trying to hold his breath in a kiddie's paddling pool for 30 seconds.
Oh my God, he's dead!
Okay. And right on to our next piece, Life in the Country with Martin Hendelbrook's recently bereaved brother, Sam Hendelbrook.
Martin!
Oh dear. Oh, a few glitches tonight, people, but let's not worry. Let's play a few messages from our sponsors. 94.3. In these uncertain times, don't wait to become the next victim. Make a preemptive strike. Mace a stranger. Mace them in the face with Face Mesa.
Face Mesa, from an unscrupulous American arms manufacturer we're not legally allowed to mention. Face Mesa. Come on down to the one-stop family bargain kids welcome all under one roof house and home store. We've got everything you need for your home at our family-friendly gigantic store. We've got wardrobes, mops, buckets, knives, dildos, floor cleaners, vacuum cleaners, porn, tables and chairs, sofas, sex slaves, stereos, vicious bears. We've got washing machines, fridges stacked with herpes. Come on in and enjoy our sit-down and eat-in restaurant and toilet. Windows, windows, windows. We'll break your windows.
94.3. And we're live here on 94.3, so keep your dial set as we go over to the Modern Huntsman. Welcome to the Modern Huntsman. With all of the uproar today about hunting, this show takes a friendly look into the world of country sports and extends an over-friendly hand to many of those engaged in them, sometimes having a quick rumble in spite of numerous outstanding lawsuits.
This show is not a front for a group of perverts who wish to fondle the upper classes.
We begin this week with Martin Sasquatch looking at wild salmon fishing.
Hello, I'm here with Lord Callanthor up at Hertfordshire West.
Hello. Hey, what are you doing? Get the hell off me.
You fucking love it.
Next, Jim Calhoun's report about deer and deer hunting.
I'm here in the New Forest with a man dressed very much like my uncle, Percy Hopshore.
My name's not Percy Hopshore, it's Stan McIntyre.
I didn't say that it was. My uncle's name is Percy Hopshore now.
But I don't know your uncle.
I didn't say that you did. I just said that you were dressed like my uncle, Percy Hopshore. Now, tell me when it comes to deer hunting.
Wait. Stop it. When you say it like that, it makes it sound like that's my name.
Your name's Percy Hopshore.
Yes.
Okay then, Percy, tell me about deer hunting.
My name's not Percy Hopshore.
You just said it was.
Right, that's it, I've had enough.
Oh, come on, stay seated, please.
No, that's it, I'm out of... get off my testicles! You'll hear from my lawyer about this.
I got a right good feel.
Okay, everyone. It's that time of morning again here on 94.3, so let's shoot it over to the news.
Hello and welcome to Local News Radio. Councillor John Higgins has laughingly dismissed a new series of corruption charges levelled against him from his holiday mansion in Hawaii, with a string of incendiary and offensive remarks.
You really can all suck my dick. Innocent till proven guilty. You fucking oiks.
The three-town Duck and Goose Fair will be going ahead despite massive protests in the wake of last year's catastrophic death toll. Organisers say they expect this year's event to be either a lot safer or a tragedy on a monumental scale. Either way, a great day out for all the family. Local man Fred Harbinger's self-styled homemade rocket mission to Mars is due up in court this week after the launch fire which incinerated everybody present. Fred himself is said to be doing well, and his self-made capsule is now 3 weeks into its journey. NASA say that his trajectory is good, and that if he makes it to Mars he will almost certainly die on impact. In other science news, another 40-foot hole to the centre of the Earth has opened up in John Acres' farm, and he is saying that in this one, you can definitely see the eyes down and the blackness are creeping upwards. And now it's time to have a look at today's headlines in tomorrow's papers. The Guardian goes with, amazement as time machine keeps working. The Independent goes with, claims the time machine may be a fake, but later goes on to say these claims will be discredited. The Mirror and the Mail go with, thank God Diana never died. And the Sun goes with, tits, tits, Fanny and Gash.
Hello, my name is Michael McGuinness, and whilst you've been listening to this, I thought I'd remind you of a few important facts. The Earth is becoming increasingly unstable now. It wobbles more than it used to. The atmosphere is speeding up, and the Earth is slowing down. The Earth's core is getting hotter. The magnetic north is changing. The sun is more active and older than we once thought. Everything is more unpredictable. And humans seem willing to push things to the absolute limit. But never mind that now. It's time for Stan Bottomores! Dog or duck! This week, it was a duck.
Postman Jack got the sack, now he's back and he's on the attack. Early in the morning, without a word of warning, Jack will post another letter bomb.
Morning, Jack.
Oh, morning, Fred.
You're up early? Off to bomb another family of the executive board that cost you your job?
Yes, that's right. See, that's a nice shiny new car you've got there, Fred.
Yes, I'll just turn the key. Listen to her purr.
I think I don't know you're a shareholder, Fred.
Oh, my legs. Call me an ambulance. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, put the tire iron down. No, don't come over. Go away, no.
No ambulances for you, Fred. You're just as bad as them. You cost me my job. You all did. You took my life. I used to be Postman Jack. Now I'm nothing.
Postman Jack about to crack, laughing and crying while he's on the smack. Late on in the evening, as burn wounds are still steaming, Jack still looks for someone he can blame.
94.3.
Fireman Dan,
And he's always on the scene.
Fireman Dan,
A little suspicious if you know what I mean.
Fireman Dan,
He's got motive and opportunity, it would seem.
Fireman Dan.
Basically, he was saying he's got an advanced form of pyromania.
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Doctor.
Feeling any better today?
No, what? I'm afraid not, Doctor.
Well, I hope you rot in here after what you did. Fireman Dan.
94.3.
Okay, now, before we pass it over to Barney Blaine and the lunch crew, the news team have got a special report from the local airport.
I'm here with Michael Watson of Watson Airlines, who have recently replaced all of their commercial pilots with chimps. Is that right, Michael?
Yes, that's right. The chimp is definitely the way forward in commercial aviation.
And what of claims that it's unsafe?
That's simply not true. Our chimps have had the highest level of training and fully understand the responsibilities that their work entails.
And what of the numerous disastrous crashes? 57 in the last week. In fact, every single one of your chimp-piloted planes has crashed.
It's true, there have been some teething problems, yes. On the simulators, each chimp was landing their plane time after time, but for some reason, when it comes to the real thing, they just keep pointing them down and nosediving into the ground.
So, do you have any plans to withdraw the chimp-pilot scheme?
No, none at all. We think we've cracked it. You see, the chimp is an animal that likes altitude, but normally that of trees. And upon realisation of just how high it is, the chimp is overcome by terror and makes erratic aviational decisions. So, we've decided to liquor the chimps up with whiskey before the flights to give them some confidence.
And how do you think this new strategy is going to work out?
Well, obviously we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't think it would work. Although, everything in my gut is screaming it will lead to more tragedy on an immense scale.
Still sticking with the strategy?
Still sticking with it.
You're a strange man.
Stranger than you know.
This is Frank Tindlebury reporting.
They're not really chimps.
But local No? What are they then?
Not going to tell you.
Go on, tell me.
No, the only way you can find out is by taking one of our flights, then overpowering the flight crew, breaking down the flight deck door, and getting yourself a good look at the pilots, all before the plane reaches maximum height and nosedives into the ground. But I wouldn't recommend it.
This is Frank Tindlebury,
Fly one of our airplanes.
reporting for local radio news.
We'll kill you with chimps!
94.3.